G'day, and welcome to the Best of the Rest F1 podcast with Sticks and Fraser. Tune in weekly to hear everything Formula One.
Damn, that riff that's just top notch. I love that. It gets me hyped every time.
Yeah, I just can't help but bop along to it.
It's fucking sick.
It's a good choice. Well done, Sticks.
Gets me excited for another episode of the Best of the Rest podcast.
With Sticks and Fraser.
Right. Well, this is probably the most exciting podcast we do pre-season.
Yeah.
Drivers' predictions. The spicy boy.
22nd to 1st.
I still can't get my head around that.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck that up a lot, but anyway.
It's still the 11th team and then 22. Nah. I actually started writing down predictions and I did 1 to 20. And then I was like, hang on. Fuck, there's 2 extra drivers here. I forgot I got 5 predictions in and was like, hang on. Shit, I've got to add 2 more.
Something's not adding up.
It's going to be weird on track too.
Did you start top to bottom or bottom to top when you did your predictions?
Bottom to top.
Did you really?
You went the other way?
Nothing. I went bottom to top as well.
Full stuns yourself. What? No, I think that's probably the best way.
Actually, to be honest, I think I did like 5 or something at the bottom and then went up to the top and then did like 5 or so up there and then looked back in the midfield and then just spread it from there. Because I was like, I've got no idea. This is who I think will finish top and bottom and the middle could be anything.
That's not a bad way of doing it. I just went like, who's going to finish 4th, wrote that in, then went to 7th and then went to 17th. And just
you
random.
Would be doing something like that.
Just full random.
Fucking hell.
All right, that's enough waffling. Let's get into the meat potatoes because we've got a lot of drivers to get through.
Yeah, and the random number we're going to start with is 22nd.
Perez. I've got Perez finishing 22nd. What about you?
I have gone Franco Colapinto.
Oh.
Which...
a difference off the rip.
Yeah, and I reckon this will be a fair difference between you and I. I think... Yeah, it's just kind of what I touched on in the constructors. Just that, yeah, I don't know if Alpine are quite going to get that car right this season.
You're all in on Alpine being terrible, so that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah. They could easily finish 5th and like be scratching podiums every so often. But
I've got a feeling you're gonna have egg on your face come the end of this season.
Well, here's what it is. Speaking of eggs. Have you seen
where the fuck is this going?
Because Ferrari have got that big white fucking
the egg
splotch on top of their car. Hamilton's got a yellow helmet. From above, I was watching a couple of the testing.
The egg.
It just looks like a fucking like a poached or fried egg or something.
Fried egg.
Yeah. Just a bit of fried egg.
Do you reckon we can make that become a nickname that sticks?
The fried egg.
We just call him the egg.
The egg.
The egg.
All right. When we get to announcing where he is in the lineup,
the egg.
The egg will be in there.
All right. 21st.
21st, I had Lance Stroll.
Ooh. I like to see it. I really do like to see it. I've got Bottas down in 21st. I think Cadillac are going to be...
double down on Cadillac.
Shit. And yes, that's all I've got to add there.
Yeah, so mine with Aston Martin is just, they seem like they got a truckload of issues that they're trying to work through. It might not take them the full season and they might bloody be back up there like 5th again. But, you know, I'm just kind of putting the eggs in the basket of they won't be. And
the fuck is with you and eggs so far?
I don't know. Must be hungry. Yeah, so Aston Martin might struggle a bit. So Stroll, yeah, right down there.
I've got a prediction for Aston Martin come our Australian Grand Prix prediction pod. So stay tuned for that. I've got a little bit of a spicy one.
I'm keen to hear it.
All right, 20th.
20th, I had Pierre Gasly.
Oh, shit. Shit. Yeah, we are drastically different on Gasly.
Yeah, it's one that I haven't convinced myself I could easily see him like top 10. But anyway, he's not in my standing, so we'll see.
Well, I've got Stroll 20th, so we weren't too far off with Stroll.
Yep.
Pretty much just echoing your what you've sort of said there about Aston. They're on struggle street. Stroll's going to struggle. Stroll shit 20th.
Okay. Nice. 19th, I had Sergio Perez.
Okay. Interesting. I've got Hulkenberg down in 19th.
Nice. Well, not nice for Hulkenberg.
Not much more to add there other than just I had to put someone there, so that's where he ended up.
I mean, that's normally how these predictions work, isn't it?
I've just got no. I've got
You've
no.
got to put a name in the position.
Dead set. Just got no idea what's going on.
Strong.
Strong vibes on Cadillac being shit, but apart from that,
Yeah, nice. Well, I guess I've gone Cadillac kind of semi shit. So, good job. I haven't got too much to fucking add there. Just that, yeah, Perez and Cadillac in general will still be finding their feet, but I think they'll hopefully still be able to pick up a few points here and there.
18th, mate.
18th, I've gone for Valtteri Bottas.
Bottas, right. So you've just bumped those boys a little bit higher than what
Just
I had.
a little higher than you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Swapped a few around.
I've got Lindblad
Ooh,
down in 18th.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not much more to add there either, other than just I had to put someone there. So I think he'll be behind Lawson. So that's where he is. It's just...
It is like...
It's like... Yeah.
I know this is terrible listening, but I mean, you sit down and do a first to 22nd and send it through to us, because this midfield especially...
Yeah, I feel like
could be anything.
roughly, say 12th to 20th is just, you got no idea.
Yeah.
Top 10, you know there's going to be certain players in there, but yeah, this solid midfield chunk, like you just said, is just good luck.
Yeah, it's it honestly could be anything. You see one team struggling one day and then the next they're up and about again. So I think that'll be consistent throughout the season. So it'll just be whoever as a driver can be more consistent with their machinery that might pick up the couple extra points they need.
Keep their batteries charged. Oh, fucking hell.
Rightio.
17th.
We must be at 17th because I've gone Nico Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg. All right. Sort of close. I've gone Bortoletto.
Okay. Go on the teammate.
So I think Audi, maybe a little off the pace, but again, just vibes. At this point.
So similar thoughts for me, just that, Audi might kind of struggle a little bit. Still have that little bit more consistency that they've been about with Sauber now coming from Sauber, I should say, to now being Audi. So, but yeah, Hulkenberg, get a few decent points, but still down the lower end.
16th.
I've gone for his teammate,
Bortoletto.
Oh, Gabby.
I've gone for Alonso, mate. It's going to be another tough season for the old timer. Don't know how many more he's got left in him before his soul breaks.
I feel like he's waiting to see how these regs go. If they shit the bed, he'll say, see you later.
He must be so pissed at Honda. Because apparently he had a bad run-in with Honda earlier in his career, and they produced a dog shit engine that just would break all the time. Finally gets to work with Adrian Newey. Oh, he's Honda again, and the signs so far are not good. So he must be spewing.
Yeah, because it sounds like they've done all this work to get Newey, but all these regs being more kind of engineering and engine-based than aerodynamics, it's kind of not being able to let Newey unleash his full potential.
Yeah, it's somewhat backfired on them. Like if they had the Mercedes power unit, they'd probably be looking pretty good.
Yeah.
because then that's when Newey can probably shine a bit more. But yeah, when you've got an engine that at this point is off the pace and they can't keep running, yeah, things aren't looking good.
Yeah, I saw rumours that they were essentially not even going to compete in Australia. I don't think it's true, but it was on like a 7 News site rather than just a random F1 kind of made up site. But
That's wild.
I reckon it's a bit more clickbaity of they'll probably just come out and said they're going to use it more as testing than try and win the race.
Well, there's no testing anymore, so they have to just rock up and run the car just to get some data, you'd think. All right, anyway, we could get into a whole tangent about that. 15th.
15th, I have gone for Alonso.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, the old Fernando.
I've got Lawson at 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much more to add other than just it's like pin the tail on the donkey at this point. You just sort of have a crack, see what happens.
Yeah, we've already touched on Alonso. So, yeah, I think Aston will probably struggle a bit, but he'll do a bit better than his teammate, and that's about as far as it sits.
14th. This is where we've got our first massive divide. I've got Colapinto in 14th. You had him down in 22nd, so that's going to be big points for one of us.
That's
unless he splits the difference.
Yeah, he probably will. I've gone for Arvid Lindblad.
Okay.
In 14th.
So you reckon he'll score a few points?
Yeah.
Racing Bull will be decent?
Racing Bull will be there or thereabouts. And he'll pick up a few points here and there. A little bit less consistent than his teammate, but I think he'll still score a few decent points.
Moving on to 13th.
In 13th, I had Esteban Ocon.
Ooh. I've got Alex Albon in 13th. Don't have a lot of faith in Williams' early days. I feel like they may come good back half of the season. I'm just hearing too consistently about that the car's too heavy and they're a bit off the pace. And it doesn't fill me with confidence the fact they missed the unofficial testing session, the shakedown, as they call it. So, yeah, not fully confident with Williams in the first part of the season.
Right. Well, mine on Ocon is, I think Haas will do pretty decent. The car's sexy, so they kind of have to. And yeah, it's one of those ones as well where they could be anywhere from that kind of best of the rest to the rest. So,
right, we'll keep it rolling. 12th.
12th, I have Ollie Behrman.
I've got Ocon in 12th.
Oh,
so we weren't not too far off there. I think Haas will be decent, but I think Ocon's going to get pipped by Behrman. So yeah, I think some decent results, but not as good as his teammate.
Yep. Well, I can literally just copy and paste that as my answer because I just said Ocon and now I've said Behrman, so
that leads us on to 11th, and I've got Behrman in 11th. So basically, we're pretty close there.
Just little fucking zigzag stepping stones. Yeah, well, I guess we'll group it in. 11th, I've gone Lawson. So yeah, the Haas and the Racing Bulls, I think, are going to be very competitive between each other. I think they're going to be they're two, like they're going to be each other's biggest rival. And it's probably just going to come down to consistency. So I've gone for Lawson. Maybe the Racing Bulls is a slightly better piece of machinery, so he can pick up a few extra points. And Haas will be there and consistent, and Lindblad just not as consistent. And that's why I've kind of got that spread of the four, Lawson, Behrman, Ocon, Lindblad, respectively.
Nice. What are we up to? 10th.
10th. Top 10.
We're into the big boys.
Yeah, we've split the halfway mark.
I have Carlos Sainz at 10th.
I have Alexander Albon in 10th.
Okay. It was similar there.
Not
Just
too far off.
Other side of the garage. Yeah, I think you'll get some decent results, signs, considering, I guess, his consistency towards the end of last season. Come good, and he was probably putting that car in place that didn't belong. So I've got high expectations that he'll do all right, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit for that, maybe that car to be competitive. But I think he'll sneak in that top 10 position.
Yeah. So with Albon, I think Alex he had some great results last year, especially early in the year. And yeah, I think if he can just kind of keep that consistency throughout, we'll might even see Albon on a podium this year if Williams has got the machine to provide it.
I would love to see that. So 9th, this is another massive difference we got. I got Gasly up in 9th.
Ooh. And you know what? I don't disagree with it. That's the problem.
The hardest part about doing these predictions is you're like, yeah, I could see them cracking the top 10, but I could also see them just being terrible.
Yeah, because I've kind of gone the opposite to how I took it for those guys last year. So Gasly I did put right up there, and then the Alpine was that terrible, especially towards the end of the season, that he couldn't even get near the points. So I've kind of gone for that similar vibe that he won't be there, but yeah, can honestly totally see why you'd put him in 9th. So good shout. We'll see where it ends up. For 9th for me, I've gone for Sainz. So I've gone for the
Back him in.
Yeah, the Williams teammates to be there and thereabouts, and I'll have to have a bit of a look. I'll do a bold prediction for those two later to determine what kind of gap they'll be. I'm thinking like a less than 20 kind of a gap, maybe even single figures.
I think it'll be close between those two.
I might lock in the it'll be less than 20 points gap between the two drivers.
How many was it last year?
I'm not sure. I reckon it would have been pretty tight. If you can distract everyone for a quick minute, I should be able to let you know.
I'll create some elevator music. Do, 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 do.
I think that just makes it worse.
Yeah.
That stresses me out.
I think the problem this year is there may be a big difference between the top 4 and the bottom 7 teams. So there may not actually be that many points on offer. Where last year there were some pretty wild results that bumped the teams' tallies up. So that may be a factor. What was the difference? You got this.
So, Alex Albon, 73. Carlos Sainz, 64.
Okay. So maybe less than 10.
Yeah, I might lock in the single figures then, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon that's a good shout.
When you start getting up higher into the points, obviously it spreads a bit more, but yeah, we'll go, because I'm thinking it's probably going to be around those kind of points again, so I'm locking in single figures difference.
Little bonus prediction for you.
Yeah.
Right, 8th. Wonder if we actually end up with any drivers the same this year.
We haven't had one yet, have we?
No. All right, say 8th. 3, 2, 1. Hadjar.
Oh, just as you call it too. Anyone would think that's scripted, but it's not. Well, at least it's not on my end. I don't know if you're trying to look at mine.
I think Hadjar, I think he will go all right. I think he might break that second Red Bull curse seat, poison chalice, if you will. But I can't see him dominating and beating any of the other top 4 drivers. So that's why I've put him in at 8th.
Yeah, look, I agree with that 100%. I think I might have put Lawson in a similar kind of spot last year, that the Red Bull, was difficult to drive, but it kind of expected that it'd be drivable enough that you'd still hang on to the low end of those other the top teams. So I think Red Bull and Hadjar will be able to do that this year. So that's one of the ones that I was kind of reasonably confident with, that he should be able to achieve that. So hopefully he does. It'd be a good result for him.
Right, 7th.
7th, I've gone for the egg.
The egg.
Lewis Hamilton.
7th. I've also got the egg. The egg is in 7th. And I've got a little bonus prediction to add in there as well. I think this will be the egg's final season in Formula One.
Ooh, that's a big shout.
I think he'll be done come the end of the
I mean,
26th season.
he has done a lot of seasons.
I think he'll be scrambled.
Fuck. You're fried, mate.
Oh, I hate myself for that
You are
joke.
fried.
And you've just doubled down on it. Fuck, we have to talk to the editor to get rid of that one. That was rough.
Yeah, too bad we don't know how to edit.
Fuck.
Everything stays in.
Just keep it in. Yeah, I think I just can't see Hamilton matching Leclerc. Is what it boils down to.
Yeah. Similar vibe. I think Ferraris would.
The first fuck up of the pod. There's always one.
Fuck, that was
Just
a good one.
Words are hard.
Yeah, I think Ferrari will be there or thereabouts, but yeah, I don't think they'll be as quick as some of their competitors, and Hamilton not as quick as his teammate.
Now we're getting towards that point here in 6th.
I think we're going to start to have a few differences here. So this is going to start to get pretty interesting.
Okay.
I've gone with Antonelli.
I've
In
gone with
6th.
Norris at 6th.
Norris.
Norris at 6th.
Oh, what a fall from fame.
Bit of a shocker.
Fuck. I wonder what the biggest difference is from a world, a reigning world champion.
To the following season.
Yeah.
The fall from
I reckon
grace.
if he fell to 6th, that'd have to be up there.
It'd have to, wouldn't it? Unless you went to a different team or something back in the day. But yeah, I was struggling to fit the talent in at the top of the table here. So Norris has fallen down to 6th.
Okay. Well, Jesus. McLaren. So yeah, Antonelli in 6th is that I think the Mercedes will be a good car to drive and he'll do quite well, most likely snag a few podiums. But just looking at the other drivers, if they've got a half-decent car, as good as Antonelli is, they have come from the position that he is in, and they've done it for a long time. So I think they'll be able to kind of just hold him out and just have that more experience head on their shoulders. So I couldn't really put Antonelli much higher.
Damn. It's interesting. All right, top 5. Who have you got there in 5th, mate?
In 5th, I've got Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc. I got Maxi Verstappen in 5th.
He'd leave. That would be an exit clause for sure.
He will. Apparently, the exit clause, if he doesn't finish in the top 2, he can say,
Top 2.
catch up.
Jeez, he knows his worth.
Don't blame the bloke. That's a whole
It's a
discussion.
wonder
in
he
itself.
didn't just put world champion. If I don't win the world championship, I'm gone.
I'm out. So I think,
Where would he go? Do you reckon
Home.
that? Home.
yeah,
What do you mean?
just he would quit and say, I'm out of here. See you, boys.
No, he wouldn't.
I could see him cracking the shits this year and going, yeah, nah. Sitting on the sidelines for a year and then popping back in. If he really hates these regs. I could see that happening.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. He probably would, wouldn't he?
Just go, yeah, nah. I'll see what happens coming into the 28th season. If there's someone I feel like I want to race for, I'll just go and say, yep. And they'll kick a
FIA
driver out.
probably change the regs just to get him back.
Get him. Yeah.
Let's do a rule change for 27. So Leclerc, similar to the Hamilton topic, is that, Ferrari would be there or thereabouts. Leclerc will probably be able to handle the vehicle and translation of the regs a bit better. But that's about it.
Top 4.
In 4th, I've gone for exit clause Verstappen.
Well, we weren't too far apart.
No.
No. He won't be happy with that.
5th is a bit disrespectful though.
Yeah, fourth Fourth in that respectful land, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd love that. You'd
Fourth.
be propping it.
Fourth, I thought I was pushing it.
I've got
But you
fifth.
got fifth.
Well, I've got Piastri in fourth.
Oh,
Bit of a kick to the
fucking
guts
hell.
or bit of a stinger.
You got Antonelli world champion, don't you? I can see it coming. I can see it coming. Fourth for Verstappen. Yeah, Red Bull with the Ford power unit. I think it's probably just going to be a bit unreliable. It hasn't been in Formula One, so it's not going to. They're not going to have had that prior knowledge of what's worked and what hasn't in the past, let alone picking up these new regs, which are essentially engine heavy as it is. But Max will outdrive the car and score podiums where he shouldn't. Maybe even wins.
Yeah, I can see that happening. That's a Verstappen thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that Ferrari and Mercedes will be quicker than McLaren, so that's why I've got Piastri down fourth. He'll give it a red hot crack. He'll beat Norris.
I
redeem
don't feel
himself.
like you've talked enough about putting Piastri and Norris so far down.
Yeah, I just think that Ferrari's going to have them covered, and Mercedes will do Mercedes things and be back at the top, and they'll try, but 26 is not their year. Zach Brown, you might actually shut up for once.
Jesus. Yep, we got a couple of differences now.
Top three.
In third, I have Lando Norris.
Okay. Right. So, yeah, a bit of a difference there. I had him down sixth. I've got Charles Leclerc finishing third.
Yeah, it's understandable. Kind of.
I think he's just going to put on a clinic this year. Was it the 23 season when him and Max for the first half of the year had a close battle and he was up there and he was taking pole after pole, it seemed like.
I don't think it was 23. I think 23 was the year that Max absolutely fucking dominated everyone.
22 then maybe,
Yeah.
the Leclerc year. I just feel like he's going to bring it back and he's going to have a red hot crack this year. He's married now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
They kept that quiet.
Don't know when he got married, whether it was like actually recent or a while
And
ago, but
I saw it because someone posted it as like the comparison to the Stuart Little car. I'm pretty sure it was that Stuart Little. Anyway, back to F1. Did I talk about Norris?
No, you did say something about like you hate him deeply and you'll never forgive him for last year. But
That's why you've put him in sixth, isn't it?
no,
I think
personal.
so. I think
fucking prick.
oh, that's rude. My boys, McLaren.
Norris.
So third, I think McLaren's going to be quick. Mercedes power unit be great. They have got a great team behind them. Arguably the best driver lineup getting around. And I think he'll do well, just not as well as his teammate. Stop trying to look at my positions, mate.
No, I'm blind, mate. I can't see that all the way over there. Right, well, hit me with your 1-2 finish. Who's your Drivers' Championship winning driver this year?
So,
And who's second?
to win the championship, I have gone for pure hypes, dreams, hopes,
Oh, I know.
emotions. I've backed in the Aussie boy. I've gone Piastri.
Yes.
Oscar, I've locked it in, mate. I can see that steady head on your shoulders. I can see you have the car to do it.
Redemption year.
Yep, you got a bit ripped that you didn't get it last year. This is your year. Georgie Russell, you're in second. You'll be doing really well.
It's not good enough.
Getting a few wins, getting around with that big ego head, being competitive for the Drivers' Championship.
That extra drag from that big dome.
But it'll just get a bit too heavy and the G-force will wreck your neck.
Georgie Russell, your big head will keep you in second in my prediction as well. And Antonelli.
done it.
Antonelli. Second year in Formula One. He's going to win it. I'm on the bandwagon, and I may be the only one on that bandwagon, but I'm riding it the whole way home.
I like it.
Antonelli to win the championship.
I don't think it'll happen, but I love it.
I'm on him. Yes.
Antonelli.
I can see it.
That's huge.
19? I think he's 19.
I think so.
Can you imagine? I want to see it happen.
No. I
And I
can't,
want to see
actually.
George's face when Antonelli takes the championship. He's getting all the wins. George is up there, maybe second or third, and George won't be able to keep that smile on his face. Maybe that bloody arrogance might deflate a little bit because the 19-year-old rocks up, wipes the floor with him.
Yeah, he's 19. His birthday is the 25th of August, 2006.
Right, so he'll be 20 when he wins the championship.
Fuck. Imagine that.
We've gone a couple rogue shouts. Everyone was locking Russell in. We've gone Piastri and Antonelli. I'll rate it.
Let's have a quick Google search here. Youngest F1 champion. See what comes up.
Lewis Hamilton?
Sebastian Vettel. Oh, hang on. Youngest Formula One win his first title. 2010 at 23 years and 134 days old. So he would beat that by like 3 years and some.
That's crazy. How old's Piastri? He would have been close. Is he 24? 25?
I don't know how old Piastri is actually.
Because I feel like if he had won last year, it would have been sort of close
he's
to that.
24. 6th of April 2001.
So yeah, he would have been 24. He wouldn't have been too far off that record then if Google is telling us the truth. Right, so we got a spicy predictions to keep an eye on this year, especially that top end of the table. That mid part was just utter shit. Like that was just
Yeah.
just throw it out there and see what happens. Not even any logic behind it. You read it and go, why did I do that? But you don't worry about that. All you worry about is Antonelli winning the title.
Yeah, I think from, what was it, about 10th up, that'll be the interesting positions, especially 8th up. Anything below that, you could go from they could finish 9th or they could finish 20th, really.
Yeah, who cares? No one cares about people outscoring points. All we want to see is the young
That's
fella.
the best of the rest. That's the ones we've got to promote.
Yeah, actually true. Who's going to be our best of the rest driver this year? We need to pick a boy to back in that's outside of the top 4 teams. We're clearly not going to be Gasly because I've got him at 9th and you've got him at fucking 48th.
48. Would have 20th. I don't know.
Ready? Say driver. You got one there? I've got one in my mind. Say it in
All
three.
right, I've got an idea.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Behrman.
Oh,
That's unbelievable.
yes.
That is unbelievable.
Fist bump to that.
That was nice.
Douche.
That was nice. Behrman is our best of the rest driver this year. We'll have to have a think about it and come up with something. Like if he scores well, don't know, we'll have to do.
Yeah, almost like a fantasy league. We would have double points chip on him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Don't know what it'd be for, but
Behrman. Anyway, it's official. Behrman is the best of the rest driver.
we'll do a free pot
Yeah.
because everyone pays at the moment.
You blokes can stop paying for it. And we'll give you your money back
Yeah.
if he scores a point. Just for that week only. All right. Anyway, box. That wraps us up.
Righto, time to get out of here. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, give us a review, some comments and feedback. We'd appreciate it. And subscribe would be fantastic. But all in all, we'll catch you on the next one.
Love ya.
Bye.
Oh, look at this. This is not a dog. This is a piece of shit.
Wave his magic driving sticks.
Well.